Good afternoon, and B.LEAGUE action once again coming your way this Saturday afternoon. And today we've got the SHIGA Lakestars hosting the Hiroshima Dragonflies. We'd like to welcome you to the Waimit Arena. Today, the venue of this match, the secondary home of the SHIGA Lakestars. Yesterday, these two teams faced each other, and Hiroshima came away with the victory. 97-96. Just a squeaker of a win, but still a victory here for the visiting squad. As you take a look at Hiroshima there, they might have a chance to be able to break into the playoffs, or what they call here in the B-League, the championship, because they're only 4 games behind Nagoya in their division. SHIGA playing for pride here, and they want to be able to come away with a victory to include Hiroshima out of the postseason play. There we can see the wild card, and even in the wild card, they're actually just 1 game away from Mikawa. But they are 4 games away from Shibuya and 2 games away from Akita. So a lot riding on this particular game for the Hiroshima Dragonflies, and they need to be able to come away with a victory. As now we take a look at the lineup of the SHIGA Lakestars. They lost Ovi Soko a few weeks ago. They let him go. But they will be relying on their holdovers. Of course, Kiefer Ravena. They have Novar Gadsden, who had a tremendous game yesterday of 31 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists. Also, Sean O'Mara, their man in the middle. Worth Smith, really with a forgettable performance yesterday. He was on the floor for 12 minutes and only scored 2 points. Actually, in 16 games, he's been averaging 15 minutes and only 4 points and 3 boards. On the other side of the coin, when we talk about Hiroshima, everything to play for here. This is a victory that they need to be able to get on their side, and things are looking good so far. Thomas Kennedy, Isaiah Murphy, Gregory Echenike, Charles Jackson, and Nick Mayo have been leading them. Here we have the highlights of what happened yesterday. Of course, we're going to be featuring Kiefer Ravena, one of the stalwarts of the SHIGA Lakestars here. Look at the numbers of Kiefer yesterday. He had 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he's going to be matched up against that gentleman right there, Ryo Terashima, who drains that 3. Terashima yesterday also had pretty good numbers. He had 14 points, 2 boards, and 3 dimes. That, of course, was in a winning effort, as we have their head-to-head matchup. That'll be something to look out for. That's a sidelight here of the match that we have. But for the SHIGA Lakestars, they need this victory because they want to be able to end this season strong. On the other side, Hiroshima still with an outside chance of making it to the playoffs. Here we go as we introduce the players from both these squads amidst all this fanfare here at the Waimit Arena. Just going through some more facts. The SHIGA Lakestars, as we mentioned, coming off a loss. Yesterday, they lost 97-96 over this very same Dragonfly squad. But they were actually coming off a win over Toyama over the previous weekend. They won their last game, 89-81. On the other side, for the Hiroshima Dragonflies, they're in a 2-game winning streak. They won yesterday, and prior to that, they beat Yokohama with a score of 96-87. So looking for a 3-game winning streak here for Hiroshima. And more importantly, they try to move up further in the standings to have a real solid outside chance of making it to the championship. Now let's learn who the starters will be for these respective squads, starting out with the visiting Dragonflies.
SHIGA LAKESTARS vs Hiroshima DRAGONFLIES お待たせいたしました。両チームスターティング5の紹介です。まずはアウェイチーム広島ドラゴンフライズスターティング5。ナンバー0エラシマリオ、ナンバー1トーマス・ケネディ、ナンバー3辻井直人、ナンバー10チャールズ・ジャクソン、ナンバー24ニック・メイヨ、ヘッドコーチライアン・フィリップ。
And there you have the starters for the visiting squad. They are starting out with number 0, who we talked about, Ryo Terashima. They have number 1, Thomas Kennedy. Kennedy had 19 points and 2 rebounds yesterday. Also, they've got number 3, Naoto Tsuji. Number 10, Charles Jackson. And number 24, Nick Mayo, who led the team yesterday with 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. Now we've got the introduction of the SHIGA Lakestars.
続きまして我らがSHIGA LAKESTARSロスター紹介です。Number 3 Shibuta Reo. Number 7 Rosumi. Number 11 in the ball Noroi. Number 16 Nomoto Daiichi. Number 17 Hoshino Kosuke. Number 77 Moriyama Naoto. Number 99 Kawabata Oya. 続きましてSHIGA LAKESTARS starting five. Number 14 Tippy Kashiwara. Number 15 Kipo Ramena. Number 23 Nomo Garson. Number 33 Shotaro Hayashi. Number 54 Sho Omara.
And there you got the starters here for the SHIGA Lakestars, looking to come back with a victory here to bounce back from their setback yesterday. Starting out with number 14, Teppei Kashiwagura. Number 15, Kiefer Ravenna. Number 23, Novar Gadsden, who had a great game yesterday. 31 points, 2 boards, and 5 assists. Also starting out with number 33, Shotaro Hayashi. And number 54, their starting center, Sean O'Mara. There is Coach Luis Gil Torres. And they want to be able to come away with a victory here. And this is customary. There on your screens, we have Kyle Milling, the coach of Hiroshima.
匠君にはフリースローでセレモニーを行っていただきます。
Some small ceremonies here just to start things off, which they normally do here for SHIGA games. They've got a youngster who will try to take a shot. He'll come up short, but Shotaro will help him out. And he says hi and hello and now goodbye to his favorite squad, the SHIGA Lakestars, as we begin proceedings here. Once again, we'd like to invite you back here to the Waimit Arena as we take a look at our officials. Our 3 referees handling proceedings. We've got referee Hiroshima, referee Moriya, and referee Iwatsuki. And again, let's go to the starters. The SHIGA Lakestars with Kashiwagura, Ravenna, Gadsden, Hayashi, and O'Mara. For the Dragonflies, they're starting with Terashima, Kennedy, Tsuji, Jackson, and Mayo. Echinike is listed in the start sheet that they sent over. So we will be seeing him in action coming off the bench here today. As we mentioned, it was a one-point affair yesterday. Hiroshima winning 97-96. Will they make it back-to-back? Or will Shiga exact revenge over the Dragonflies? We'll find out. Mayo. Those two gentlemen, Mayo up against Gadsden. Both of them had monster games. Nice pass on the outside, and starting things off, Hiroshima with a 3. That's a good start here for the Dragonflies. Important for Shiga to stay in step. They've fallen behind early in some of the early matches. Sean O'Mara gets denied there. Actually had a good seal. We go to Kennedy. He had good numbers yesterday. 19 points, 2 boards, and quick score there for Nick Mayo. His first 2 points. He had 26 yesterday. It's now 5-0 for the Dragonflies. Gadsden wants to pick up from where he left off, but he's definitely gonna be a marked man. He had a tremendous performance yesterday. Kiefer, nice find. Will he get his first assist? No, he won't. It's tapped back. Gadsden will bring it closer, and that's an easy layup for him there. Finally scoring Shiga. A lot of times coaches will say the first basket and the last basket of the game are the most difficult. Here's Kennedy attacking. Basket and one opportunity here for Thomas Kennedy. Bonus basket coming up. He explodes there against Hayashi. Hayashi, pretty decent game yesterday. He had 7 points. Picks up his first personal there. After a 5-point lead here for Hiroshima. Could be more. It is. It's now at 6, at 8-2. Chance of let's go. Go to the corner. Hayashi doesn't want to attack Tepe. Tepe actually had 20 minutes on the floor yesterday and no points, which is quite surprising because he's a good shooter. Puts one up there and hits. Tepe Kashiwagura finally gets on the board here because he was blanked yesterday. That's a good sign here for the boys in blue. Kennedy once again will try to attack. Why not? He feels he's got the mismatch, but he loses it. Gadsden stops and then stutter step. He'll get through. That was matador defense, and Charles Jackson looked over at Hiroshima and said, why did you get out of the way? I was here to give you help defense, but just like that, the lead has been cut down to 1. That's a stroll in the park. Just too easy there. That was Chuji. Back on top. Kiefer. It was a triple team there. They find Hayashi, and Shotaro now will head to the line for 3 free throws. Watch it here. That closeout made contact there with the arm. That was clear. First foul will be called on Chuji. Chuji yesterday had 9 points, 6 assists for Coach Kyle Milling. Shotaro, short in the first. There's one more coming his way. A little over-eager there with the shooters. Gets the third one to go. And the lead's down to just 1. 3 minutes quickly gone here in the first period. Jackson, his first attempt. And he's going to get the basket. When Jackson gets positioned inside, he's very difficult to move. He had 9 points, 19 points, and 12 boards yesterday. Solid double-double. He comes up to challenge there. That bothered the shot. Hayashi will not score. They send it outside to Gadsden. Gadsden to the wing. Extra pass. Now it finds its way once again back to Hayashi. He'll miss. A lot of movement there with the basketball. Now two-man game. Mayo on the outside. He'll get it back. A lot of time on the shot clock. He'll challenge, and that's off Mayo. He doesn't like the call. O'Mara likes it. 12-9 is our tally. Still a 3-point lead enjoyed here by the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Mayo talking to the referee there, saying, "Is that really what you saw?" Well, it's a turnover. So far, the second turnover. Ravenna goes inside, put it up. He's going to pick up a personal foul from Charles Jackson, and he'll head to the line for 2 shots. Needed a little bit more lift on that finger roll, but nonetheless, 2 free throws coming up here for Kiefer. He likes doing that, setting his feet right by the free throw line. About 2 weeks ago, he made 2 crucial free throws in the dying seconds to give his squad the victory. Makes that first there. There's Worth Smith in the middle of that bench. He needs to really come up big. Not just here today, but in their last few matches if he wants to get re-signed. He will be coming in relief, usually at the 3.5 minute mark of the first period. Kiefer makes both. And it's back to a 1-point disadvantage for the Shiga Lakestars. Dragonflies, though, have possession. Mayo with a fake handoff. Goes to the wing. Tsuji can hit. Tepe trying to race down. Kiefer. No look pass. Goes to the wing. Gadsden will be called for stepping on the sideline. And he apologizes. That's going to be the first turnover here for the Shiga Lakestars. You see Coach Luis Gil Torres saying you got to be shading a little bit towards the line. Now chance of defense. Hiroshima trying to increase this 1-point lead of theirs. Nice bounce pass. Mayo with a powerful move gets Sean O'Mara out of the way. Back to a 3-point lead for the Dragonflies. They look inside. O'Mara, 4th shot, not gonna work. Kennedy with the board. Sean O'Mara was asking for a foul, none given. Quick triple team there. Extra pass. Mayo goes to the left hand, coming down, will score. Nick Mayo now starting to find his groove. He's got 4 points. (16-11) is our tally here. And Gadsden, that's a stroll in the park. So far, Gadsden now with 6 points. The defense of Hiroshima's got to clamp up, not just on him, but on future offensive players, especially if they make it to the championship round. Charles Jackson kisses it off the glass with that left hand. And the lead is back to 5. Not too many fouls being called here. So far, just 3. 2 for Hiroshima, 1 for Shiga. Delayed inside. Quick double team. And coming in there to force that double was Rio. Well, they liked the effort. Charles Jackson did. They were able to tie up Sean O'Mara. Though this is not really, wouldn't have been fair if there was actually a jump ball situation. Just possession arrow, and the possession arrow shows Shiga. Gets it in bounds. Gadsden puts up a 3. That's going to be short. Easy rebound here for Hiroshima. Chuji was open on the left side, but Rio says, let's wait for everything to settle down. Let's move a little bit more, and look at this. They're going to get an easy shot here. Foul's going to be called on Sean O'Mara. They got a shot closer to the basket, and it's Charles Jackson heading to the line for 2 shots. Perfect pass there from Kennedy. Thomas Kennedy yesterday, 19 points, 2 rebounds. Charles Jackson, we talked about it, double-double, 19 points, 12 boards, and 4 dimes. Checking in for the first time, Seiya Funyu. He's listed as a small forward, but he likes to handle the ball, and he considers himself a backup point guard. Jackson second, rims out. Still a 6-point lead. The backcourt here for Shiga has not yet changed. Here's Gadsden going inside. They blow the whistle. Basket and 1 opportunity here for Novar Gadsden. This has been a very good weekend for him. He had 31 yesterday, and look at him. Getting to the cup with the greatest of ease, and that foul might be called on Nick Mayo. Trying to cut this lead down even further. It's now at 4. Could be 3 as we take a good look at number 8, Gregory Echenique. He's their power forward center, standing 6'11". 31-year-old from Venezuela. Mayo will pick up that rebound. Lead is still at 4. There's Funyu once again, as we expected, handling that basketball. We go to Kennedy. Kennedy, couple of fakes, puts up a jumper, will miss. Seiya Funyu kept that alive. Open 3, no. Funyu tried to tap it in. So did Echenique. Both failed. And here come the Shiga Lakestars. Kiefer asking for a pick. That's a nice find. 3 on the way, yes! Kiefer Avena will pick up an assist. And a nice 3-point basket for Moriyama. Moriyama yesterday had 11 points, 4 boards. And once again, that lead of Hiroshima cut down to 1. Funyu on the outside, Mayo. Echenique. Fresh off the bench. Series of fakes. Ball will get stripped there by Kiefer. And the Shiga Lakestars looking for their first taste of the lead here. If they can score a basket. Kiefer will reset, knowing there's a lot of time on their shot clock. Funyu's going to pick up a personal. That will be the final foul that the boys in white can give here in the first period before yielding free throws. First personal foul there, and Funyu. See if they try to go towards the basket here. Moriyama, take that 3. Now they use clock. Nice handoff. O'Mara avoided the contact, put it through. And now Shiga up by 1, 20-19. That's their first taste of the lead. Funyu, nice find. Echenique inside for 2. Now you got a seesaw affair. A minute 20 remaining in the first period. Some more substitutions coming the way here of the boys in white. Aoki looking ready to check in. Rion Shibuta just checked in, and he hits that 3. And now it's a 2-point lead by Shiga at 23-21. Funyu will come up short. Shibuya. Wow, up against two defenders. He said it was a lot of contact, but nonetheless, they'll give him the basket. And it's a 4-point lead here for Shiga at 25-21. They've had no ties yet today. Mayo. He'll be fouled there. There was contact. Whistle was a little bit late, but still, it was the right call. There was body contact. Watch it here. Gadsden. He went up, and then he tried to swipe, just to make the call a lot easier here for the referee. Novar Gadsden will be replaced. Here comes Worth Smith, coming in with just 23 seconds remaining. Usually would come in at the 3-minute mark. Well, after his performance yesterday, I don't think Coach Luis Gil Torres has that much confidence in him. So brings him here for the final possession. Of course, chances are he will continue and start the second. Mayo now with 7 points. Make it 8. He also has 2 rebounds and 1 assist. Kiefer was on the bench for about a minute and a half. Now he's back in there. We're seeing Ryo Sadohara for the very first time. Sadohara is a real tough defender. Kiefer says, hold on, let's attack in the last 6-7 seconds. Which he's doing now. Kicks it out, nice find. Rio hits! Another assist there for Kiefer Avena. That's a perfect pass. And Rion Shibuta now has 2 threes, 1 from each corner. And it's a 5-point lead enjoyed by Shiga at 28-23. Not a very good start for the Shiga Lakestars here in the first period, but they came on strong in the latter part. And eventually, after trailing by 6, they now lead by 5. What a comeback, and the fans are very pleased with what they're seeing. They want a bounce-back victory from their squad. Sadohara forces the issue, will miss. Good defense there from Kiefer. And he's here once again trying to create. See what production they can get out of Smith. Sean O'Mara. Great interference. Extra pass. Rion. Now they got to make their move. Shot clock is down to 4. Kiefer knows it. Puts up a long 3. That's offline. That's going to stay here on this end though. Heads up play there for Kiefer Avena just to put it up. He knew that long rebound could be contested and it was won out by Sean O'Mara. On the outside, nothing there from Shibuya. Shotaro check that. Worth Smith. Guarding the very quick point guards on the outside. Nice look inside. Short there for Aoki. Rion looking for space. Will give it up. Sean O'Mara. Now they're going to swing it around once again. Kiefer. Nice find. Rion again. No. That would have been assist number 3 for Kiefer. And it would have been third 3-point basket. Echinike inside. Couple of moves. 3-second violation is the call. Minute and a half gone here in the second period. No one has scored yet here. Looking at the turnover situation, 3 for Hiroshima in the first period, 1 for Shiga. So they've taken quite good care of the basketball, and when I say that, we're going to have turnover number 2. Kiefer there, apologizing. Watch it here. Just coming into contact, body check. That can be considered a take foul. Kiefer Avena has fouled out a few times here this season. So you don't like him giving up fouls like that. That one stopped the play. That was pretty good. And they're going to review this one to see if it's an unsportsmanlike foul. Looked like a pretty good foul. A little bit of a body check there, but you know, when you're checking the body, there's no way you can look like you are going for the basketball. Kiefer promptly apologizes again. He's apologized about 3 times. Well, you know, he's a gentleman. Just a regular foul, as we expected. Funyu. It's not really been as effective as Hiroshima has been. Forced shot there from Chuji. Gonna drop though. Tsuji now with 2 threes. Check that, he has a long 2 and then that 3, so he's got 5 points. Kiefer will attack. A little bit of a Euro step, and he'll be fouled there by Funyu. Kiefer can go either way with his left hand or on the right side of the court with his right. Second personal foul, and Funyu will be removed. First entry here for Nomoto. Nomoto yesterday had 8 points. Kiefer back on the line. No problem with the team foul situations yet. 2.5 exactly gone here in the second period, and both teams with just 1 team foul each. Charles Jackson getting ready to check back in. Big boy Koya Kawamata is in, standing 6'8" for the Shiga Lakestars. He's a very young, 23 years old. Might not grow anymore, but still, 6'8" is 6'8". Already could be a monster in the years to come. Ravenna now will take a seat after those free throws. Tepe back in. Jackson on the outside. Now makes his move against Smith. He'll miss though. He'll go right inside. Echinike will be called for a charge there. He pushed Nomoto out of the way. Watch it here. Pretty good position there from Daichi Nomoto. Well, he's making the motion of what exactly he did. Yes, he did that, but when he turned around, there was a slight nudge with the ball, pushing Nomoto out of the way. 4-point lead here enjoyed by the Lake Stars. Shot clock down to 3. Do they realize it? I don't think they do. It's going to be a turnover. You can't get that ball to Smith with the seconds dying down. He doesn't have that in his arsenal. Quick shots. Chuji, they go inside. Echinike! Look at the way he just spun that time. Do you want to push anybody out of the way? It was a mini chicken wing though to get Smith out of the way. Lead has been cut down to 2 as we approach the 6-minute mark. Open 3, rims out. Echinike another rebound. I look for Jackson, but it was tipped. Nice look there at Daichi Nomoto. He's a tough defender. Now chance of defense here at the Waimit Arena. Handoff. Nothing there for Aoki. Still a 2-point lead enjoyed by Shiga. Wanting to increase this. Gadsden back in the ball game. That's a good substitution because Smith has been really ineffective. Gadsden inside, gets stripped. Looking to tie things up here. No look pass, Echinike! That one went off the back rim. That should have been a 3-point play. That's when coaches say, if you've got the position, slam it. He was on his way down though. Had no choice but to just lay that one up. 2 free throws coming the way here of Hiroshima. Nomoto will be replaced. Kiefer will come back in. Together with Hayashi. Echinike looking to tie things up for the very first time. Makes that first free throw. Echinike now with 5 points to go with 1 rebound. We're not gonna have our first tie. Echinike forces the issue and he'll be called. Looked like a charge, but it will be a block called there on number 33, Hayashi. Well, the big man Echinike will head to the line for 2 more shots. Split from the line earlier for Echinike. There's Coach Luis Gil Torres trying to explain his side. Saying, come on, use your eyes and not your nose to make the call. Nonetheless, this is what we have. 5:27 to be played here in the first half. Echinike on the line for 2 more shots. It's going to be another miss, and we're staying on this end. That's going to bring us to our first tie of the ball game at 30 all. Just 26 seconds away before we get to our technical timeout. They say last touch there was a 99 Koya. Well, he's in there to battle really with Charles Jackson and Nick Mayo. Nick Mayo back on the floor. Trying to sort everything out. Once again, we'd like to welcome you back to the Waimit Arena, our venue here today as the Shiga Lakestars host the Hiroshima Dragonflies. These two teams faced each other yesterday, and the Dragonflies winning that one by 1, 97-96. Top performer there for Hiroshima was Nick Mayo with 26 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists. Shiga was led by Novar Gadsden with 31 points, 2 boards, and 5 dimes. Nice setup. There's Mayo from the outside. Hits that 3. It's now a 3-point lead here for the Dragonflies. Tepe back in the ball game. Part of that starting backcourt together with Ravenna. .506 still to be played. And now at the next dead ball situation, we're going to have our technical timeout. Ravenna turns the corner, goes to the wing. That's not going to drop. Charles Jackson picks it up and says, let's go, Aoki. Aoki gets it back. Aoki going from one end to the next. Jackson, no look pass. That's a nice cut there. Perfectly run play. Basket is going to be given to Asayama as we get to our technical timeout. And it's now a 5-point advantage enjoyed by the visiting squad. Watch it once again. That's a timing play. It works, and it's a more comfortable lead right now for the boys in white. Pretty good numbers there, as you can see. Shibuta's got 8. Gadsden's got 8. And Kiefer's got 4. Those are the leading scorers for the Shiga Lakestars. But they do trail by 5. Halfway past the second quarter. They look inside. Kiefer playing inside. That's a nice seal. Quick pass there from Tepe. Picks up a assist. 3-point lead enjoyed by the Dragonflies. 4 minutes and change. Mayo likes to operate down low. That's gonna pop out. Charles Jackson's there for the rebound though. Can't clean up the mess and he passes it to the wrong individual. Asayama tracks it down. Asayama long two. Yes! That's great patience shown there by Shogo. Back to 5 is the lead here for the visitors. Kiefer feels he's got the mismatch there. We'll kick it out. That's an open 3. Gadsden can't convert. Biggest lead in the ball game for the Dragonflies was at 6. Charles Jackson really active there. Gets it to drop. And it's now a 7-point lead. This is now the biggest lead in the ball game for either squad. Gadsden will bring it closer, will miss. But Charles Jackson was on the floor. Nobody to help rebound. And a quick timeout will be called here by Coach Kyle Milling. They're still up by 5 though at 39-34. Chance of defense here from the fans of the Waimit Arena. As Shiga Lakestars are trying to make a comeback here. They were down by 6 early. Then they eventually led by 5 and now they trail. Once again. We're trailing by as much as 7 here in the second period. The tap is going to go back to Mayo. Kennedy from the outside will come up short. Long rebound. Goes to the Shiga Lakestars. Here's Tepe. As we approach the 2-minute mark of the first half. It was a 1-point affair yesterday in the win by Hiroshima. Kiefer for 3. Yes! Kiefer Avena now started to heat up. That cuts the lead down to just 2. Kiefer now with 5 points. He also has 2 assists. Turning the corner. That's good defense, but Charles Jackson cleans up the mess. Back up to a 4-point lead. Tepe calling out the play. Flashes the number 1. They go to Kiefer. Outside to Tepe. Kiefer asking for the pick. Gets it from Sean O'Mara. Goes away from the pick. That might be a charge. Yes, it is. Sean O'Mara manhandled Charles Jackson there, and he'll be called for a personal. He didn't have to be that physical with Jackson. That's going to be foul number 2. And now they might have to send in Worth Smith. And there he is, as expected. But Smith now really just playing scrap minutes because of his poor play. Let's see if he can show Coach Luis Gil Torres that he deserves to be on the floor a little bit longer. Mayo will attack. That's too easy with that slam there. And a quick timeout's going to be called here. They need a timeout. Once again, that was porous defense shown there by Shiga. Let's see what Coach Luis Gil Torres has drawn up there. And more importantly, if his squad can execute. They're only down by 6. You want to be able to score. Kiefer Avena with the left hand. He's now starting to find his range. He's got 9 points. Close to his output yesterday. Half of his output yesterday. Under a minute to be played here. Kennedy with a lot of movement going to the opposite side. Jackson trying to post up. They can't get him the ball. Rio to the corner. Aoki will bring it closer. Kiefer saying there was no contact. Maybe not from his side, but maybe on the side of Smith. Let's watch it here. Will Smith is going to pick up his first. He should just go straight up. He's got to realize he's 6'6", 6'7". He's real athletic. He can block that shot easily off Aoki without having to stay too close. 30 seconds remaining in this one, and another timeout will be called here. Two free throws now coming the way of Yasunori Aoki. That's him on your screens. Second one's gonna drop. 44-39 is our tally. Hiroshima has 2 more fouls to give if they want to use it. This defensive end. Kiefer. Now they go to Gadsden. Gadsden will try to attack. Can't extricate. And that might be a foul on Aoki, and that might be a foul as he took the shot. He could have fouled him a little bit earlier, a fraction of a second earlier, right there. If he got fouled there, that would have been a side court throw-in. Now it's going to mean 2 free throws here with 9.5 remaining. Kyle Milling will replace Aoki. Also Sadohara. But he wants his offensive team there inside. Why not? They got 9.5 seconds to increase their lead. First one will drop here for Novar Gadsden. Shiga already in the penalty, so they've got no fouls to give. They've got to play honest D here. Hiroshima back in the ball game, expecting to race down court. And now penetrate. Force the issue there. Asking for the contact, but you can see the referee there motioning that he went into the player to force the contact. No verticality there. Still 2 seconds. More than enough time here. And they're going to change the call though. They're going to say it's Shiga basketball. Well, here's where they can use their fouls if they want to. A read shot. That would have dropped. Excuse me. If that dropped, that would have counted. Pretty good try there from Nomoto, but we have gotten to the halftime break. It's a 3-point lead enjoyed by Hiroshima at 44-41. It's a halftime break here. 44 for the Hiroshima Dragonflies, 41 for the Shiga Lakestars as we take a look at the highlights here of the first 2 quarters. Perfect pass there for Nick Mayo. Finds his shooter there in rhythm. And Ryo Terashima knocks that one down. Then they go inside. Nick Mayo with that fall-away shot. And just like that, it was 5-0. Tepe Kashiwagura with his only basket of the first 2 quarters. Kennedy will get stripped. Tepe pushes it forward. Novar Gadsden, stutter step. And Charles Jackson looking at his defender saying, what happened? You just gave him that layup. Nick Mayo inside, powering himself to another basket. Jackson, touch pass, extra pass. Nick Mayo once again. That time falling down, puts it up with the left hand and it goes through. Mayo would finish with 13 points in the first half alone. He also has 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Kiefer there with an assist, finding number 77, Moriyama. Extra pass, Ryon Shibuta knocks that one down. And he races down court, forces the issue. Second basket gives him 5 points. And then Jackson, no-look pass, finds Mayo. Kiefer Avena with a 3. Here's Mayo once again. That time with some momentum. The defense just got out of his way. Kiefer with a nice kiss off the glass with that left hand. As we break down the numbers here, from 2-point field goals, Shiga Lakestars shooting actually much better at 64% as compared to 56% for the Dragonflies. And they've also made more threes, 5 threes as compared to 2. Free throws just about even. Hiroshima actually just had more 2-point field goals. They had 5 more. Turnovers, 5 apiece. 18-24, those are the points in the paint, plus 6 advantage there for the Hiroshima Dragonflies. And bench points were tied at 11. Look at more numbers. Rebounding situation. Hiroshima with 5 more rebounds, 19-14. Individual numbers. Nick Mayo leading his squad there with 13 points. Charles Jackson added 9 and 6 points for Gregory Echenike. For the trailing Shiga Lakestars, 12 points there for Novar Gadsden. Kiefer Avena's got 9 and 8 points for Ryon Shibuta off those 2 threes and that basket inside the paint. Assist department, 14 assists here for Hiroshima, 10 for Shiga. The first row there are the leading scorers. We showed that to you earlier. Second row are the leading rebounders. So Sean O'Mara with 4, Charles Jackson also with 4, the same number as Chuji. In assists, Kashiwagura has 3 there. Tepe and the same amount as Chuji. Kennedy also has 3 assists, so 2 players for Hiroshima combining for 6 assists, 3 apiece. This is the head-to-head matchup that we looked at from the very beginning, and right now with a slight advantage is Kiefer. He's got 9 points, while on the other side Ryo Terashima, that's him on your screens, with just the 3-point basket, which is actually the first basket of the afternoon. Of course, still everything to be played for here. Just a 3-point advantage enjoyed by Hiroshima. It is a very good second period for them as we enter the third right now. 13 points only scored by Shiga in the second as compared to 21 by the Dragonflies. Nice friendly gesture there between the point guards. Rio and Kiefer. And we're underway. Second half action coming to you from the Waimit Arena. This is actually the arena of the host and sponsor of the Shiga Lakestars. Nothing doing there. First offensive thrust for the visiting squad. They won yesterday, if you just joined us, 97-96. They're looking for back-to-back victories as they try to make it to the playoffs. Got a few games off. So this a really important game for their squad as Rio is able to hit. He's got 5 points and the lead is now up to 5. Foul's going to be called there on Hiroshima as he makes contact there with Kiefer. First personal foul on Rio. Kiefer. Door shutting him there. He'll get it back. Forces the issue, and that's going to drop there for Kiefer Ravena. That's a power move there for Kiefer, and he's now in double digits with 11 points. That cuts the lead down to 3. 46-43 is our tally. Kennedy, not really an explosive outing here today as compared to yesterday. He had 19 points. Here's Mayo. We'll lose it. Almost did. That's touch last. That's Moriyama there, getting to the floor first. Remember, Moriyama is a big man at 6'4". He got down there, almost made a good save. As they slap fives there with Jackson, who also hit the floor. Kennedy so far here, we talked about him. He's got a spate of threes. 3 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Yesterday, though, he had 19 big points in that victory of theirs. But he's helping out in other ways here today. Yesterday, he only had 2 rebounds. Now he already has 3. He had no assists. Today, he's got 3. A chance of defense almost worked there. For calling out the defensive assignments. He's playing safety there. That pass a little bit too high. That's going to be a take foul on number 3, Naoto Tsuji. Almost a perfect pass. A little bit off to the right. That would have been an easy slam there. Second foul called on Tsuji. Kiefer to Sean. Back to Kiefer, using that pick. Nice 3 there, coming from Moriyama. And we are tied at 46. Only our second deadlock of the ball game. Kiefer gets down to save that. No bar. Almost lost it, but he'll get it past the timeline. Twice he almost lost it. Puts up a 3 and hits. Not the best of offensive thrusts, but in the end it works as Shiga now takes a 3-point lead. Now a chance of defense once again from the fans of the Lake Stars. They want a victory here. Their team is out of the playoffs, but they still want to finish strong. They want to gather as many wins as they possibly can. Nice layup there from Tsuji. That was Rio Hiroshima. Check that. Bring his team to within 1. Tepe. Kiefer. Now Sean. Double pick, and it looks like there's going to be a push, a slight push there from Kiefer. And he'll be called for the offensive foul. Watch it here. Not really that much of a shove, because if you look at it, Kiefer is much, much smaller than Charles Jackson. Charles Jackson with a little bit of an acting job there, but because of that slight nudge, Kiefer will pick up his second. Fourth shot not gonna work. Kiefer on the break, up against three. Will they look for the secondary break? They'll go to the corner, and now they'll settle things down. Kiefer explodes to the basket, blows the layup though. Now foul will be called by our referees on Novar Gadsden. Maybe not the best of fouls here for one of your key players. Kiefer couldn't believe it. Novar Gadsden with a second foul. Both teams with 2 team fouls each. Stopping is Rio. He'll miss though. Charles Jackson with a power move. Denied. Gadsden dribble a little bit high. Tries to find Sean. Can't get it to him, but he'll be fouled there by Charles. That was clear. That was in front of the referee. Coach Luis Gil Torres, a little bit exasperated there because they couldn't get the pass to him, to their import inside, which is Sean O'Mara. Second personal foul will be called there on Charles. Sean O'Mara, quick spin. Just denying Sean O'Mara there. The three-point play opportunity was Nick Mayo. That's a quick spin. Actually a very good strategy for Sean O'Mara because he knew that Charles Jackson already had 2. He didn't want to pick up a quick third. And now that's number 2 on Nick Mayo. Rion Shibuta will check in. Kiefer hits the bench. That was way short coming from Sean, and he knew it. The moment he released it, it had no chance. Hiroshima now in the penalty with 6:07 still to be played. Exact same release, exact same result. And Shiga still up by 1. Aoki is checked in. But they've got a lot of movement. But the ball is still staying on that side of the floor. Jackson to the corner. Tapped out. Four seconds in the shot clock here. More than enough time for even one pass. Defense of the Lake Stars trying to be sharper. Mayo will put this one up and hit. And it's now a 2-point lead enjoyed by the Dragonflies at 51-49. You have to be in the face. Nice slip pass. And we're tied at 51 off that slam from Sean O'Mara. Hiroshima. They'll bring it back out. Kennedy back in the ball game. Nick fakes a couple of passes. Now we'll challenge Gadsden. Gives it out. Kennedy, that's his specialty. Count it. Now a 3-point lead enjoyed by the Dragonflies. Gadsden with a handoff. O'Mara comes out. Shibuta to the wing. That's nice movement. And Gadsden will get that layup. The defense was scrambling from left to right, from bottom to top. That's what you want to do as an offense. McMayo just hoists up a 3. That was halfway down. It pops out, and here's Gadsden. Gadsden will try to attack. Remember, Mayo's got 2. But Moriyama will put up a 3. That'll be short. So O'Mara hits the deck. It's 5-on-4. Kennedy with a 3 will come up short. Tepe lets that go. Charles Jackson saying, I was free inside. Hand it to me. Let me do my work. Kennedy was open though. 4:05 to be played here in the third. Worth Smith will be sent in by Coach Gil Torres. This is a regular substitution pattern now. He normally comes in at the 4-minute mark. But first and second period, he came in with about a minute to spare. So it's Gadsden and Smith. Sean O'Mara takes a seat. That's gonna miss. Extra pass, nice one. And an easy slam there for Jackson. And just like that, the lead has been increased once again. 11 points in the contest now here for Charles Jackson. He's in double digits. Yesterday he had 19 points, 12 boards. Today, wanting to work on another double-double. He had 11 points, he has 6 rebounds. First personal foul going to be called there on Aoki. Not a good foul though, because Hiroshima in the penalty. Shiga though doing the right thing, attacking inside, getting the easy shots. 2 free throws coming up here for Rion Shibuta. Takes care of the first. Rion now with 9 points. Coach Luis continues to pace the sidelines. 10 points now here for Rion. Look at Echinike. Come in. It's a look of grim determination there in the face of Gregory Echinike. Wanting to contribute. His team is up by 1. Tries to take advantage there of Smith. And does. He just manhandled Smith. Got him out of the area. And look at that real desire to score. We're back in the ball game. So he and Shibuta in the backcourt for the Shiga Lakestars. Kiefer, couple of moves, will attack. And a block will be called. Kiefer knew it. He had a defender moving backwards. That's Aoki. And 2 free throws coming the way of Kiefer Abena. Now has 11 points, already has 1 rebound and 4 assists. Looking to add to his tally, scoring-wise. Kiefer's going to knock down the first. We've got an almost jam-packed Waimit Arena, the home of the sponsor of the Shiga Lakestars. They usually play at the Ukarochan Arena. Here today is the Waimit Arena as they look to pick up a victory here over the Hiroshima Dragonflies as they trail by 1. Just about 2.5 remaining here in the third. Mayo. No look pass, finds Kennedy. Kennedy will bring it closer, finds Aoki, extra pass. Mayo inside. No. Echinike with the putback. Echinike's got 4 points in his very brief stint on the floor here in the third period, and he's now in double digits. Approaching the 2-minute mark. Kiefer forces the issue, and he just gets run over there by the big man Gregory. Two more free throws coming in the way of Kiefer. He stopped there, and he knew that there was momentum coming from the back. Echeniki with the foul. That's his second. He's getting confirmation there from Kennedy to say, do I just let him go? There should be help coming from the baseline. Here comes Seiya Funyu. When he checked in the first quarter, things didn't go well for the Dragonflies. Let's see what transpires here. Kiefer trying to make sure that one's going to come up short. That's exactly the same free throw result that happened a while ago with Sean O'Mara. So they've missed 3 free throws already in the third period alone. Second's gonna drop there for Kiefer. So far, already missing 4 free throws are the Lake Stars. Echeniki on the outside. Now they get it to their starting point guard, Hiroshima. Now Mayo. Kennedy trying to make his move. Goes up strong and scores. Look at the numbers of Kennedy. He's got 8 points. Sean O'Mara gets away. That's not going to drop. 2 more free throws coming up here for the Shiga Lakestars. They've got to make their free throws, though. They're getting the shots that they want. Going to the basket. They're getting fouled. But at the end of the day, they need to be able to make these freebies. Sean O'Mara running that floor very well. Echeniki is going to pick up another one. Sean O'Mara connects now. That keeps them within earshot. Look at the biggest leads for both squads. Hiroshima once led by as much as 7. On the other side, Shiga led by 5. That was in the first half. Now it's a 2-point lead by Hiroshima. Funyu really being harassed there by Kiefer. Kiefer's got 2 personals. Kennedy, nice look inside. Mayo, power move. That was also very good defense there from Sean O'Mara with the verticality, but just better offense. Approaching the 1-minute mark here in the third. And then it's winning time. Novar Gadsden's going to be sent back in. Kiefer stepping back, will hit. Kiefer gets his team to within 2. Mayo to Kennedy. Kennedy straight line drive will miss. 2-on-1 break. Rion Shibuta finds Ravena. Ravena is going to come up short though. Open 3. Rio, no. Now a difference of a second from the shot clock to the game clock. Kiefer says, "Now give me a pick up high." They know Hiroshima is in the penalty. Looking to tie things up here. Smith's got to go. Step back. Will miss. Pretty good shot though. 3 quarters done here at the Wymit Arena. And we have the Shiga Lakestars still trailing the visitors by 2, 64-62. Good afternoon, basketball fans, and welcome to B-League action here this Sunday afternoon. We got a good one. The SHIGA Lakestar's hosting Hiroshima Dragonflies. As we enter the fourth period, it's just a single basket separating these two squads, and Gregory Echenike says, make that 2 buckets. He's come on really big here in the second half. Attacks Shonomara, gets the contact, concentrates, and kisses it off the glass. 3-point play in the offing here as he gets a third personal foul on the big man of the Lake Stars, Shonomara. Trying to make it a 5-point lead here with his free throw. Echenike, a little bit too strong. Tepe is going to bring it down. And then give it off. Gadsden in the ball game together with Sean O'Mara. A lot of picks being set. Gadsden almost traveled there, put it up and through. That's going to cut the lead down to 2. Bunyu to Echenike. Now to their starting point. Mayo will try to attack. Why not? He's got the advantage. Comes up with a big slam. Nothing Novar Gadsden could do there. 20 big points for Nick Mayo. He had 26 yesterday. Gadsden's gonna miss. Kennedy with the rebound. Mayo once again. They'll swing it to the other side first. Hiroshima, and a foul's going to be called, stopping the action. And it might be that gentleman on your screens, Hayashi. It is. Actually, they locked arms together with Echenike. It's the third personal foul on Hayashi. Echenike gets it to a friend, finds Funyu. That's a very good pocket pass. It was so quick. That's going to be another foul there on Hayashi. He might have to be replaced. Well, I guess what Coach Luis Gil Torres is saying, well, better Hayashi than Sean O'Mara. A little bit of a discussion there. Before Hayashi gets replaced, Echenike said there was a lot of body. There's definitely contact. As Moriyama will check back in, he had a big 3 earlier. Moriyama is a bigger body at 6'4". He's wider, though Shotaro is actually taller at 6'5". 13 points now in the contest here for Gregory. International import from Venezuela. We'll get 2. And the lead is now up to 6. Nice drive inside. Tepe Kashibagura. Only his second basket. He's got 5 points. He needs to heat up. Nick Mayo inside. Nice steal there for Novar Gadsden. Mayo will challenge. And Gadsden there saying there was a foul. None given. He's going to get his 2 points. He now has 21. As he tries to state his case, we'll step away. Just about 8 minutes remaining in this one. And the lead of Hiroshima cut down to just a basket. And look inside. Echenike with a power move, but this time fades away. Not gonna happen. Looking to tie things up here is Shiga on this offensive thrust. Tepe Kashiwagura with the possession. Trying to look inside, threading the needle. It gets there, but suddenly Mayo with the steal. Kennedy off and running. They don't have numbers. Very good transition defense shown here by the Lake Stars. Not the best of passes by Kennedy. That's going to be a turnover. Turnover number 10 for the Dragonflies. Shiga only with 7 so far. Coach Kyle Milling a little bit frustrated there. Here's Tepe once again. Do they look to one of their imports? Kashiwagura with the floater, no. At what stage do you send Kiefer back in? Maybe with 6 minutes remaining. So you've got a strong finishing kick. Tsuji with the left hand will come up short. He knew it. Gadsden attacks, sidesteps. That's not going to drop, but 2 free throws coming the way of Novar. Look at the free throw numbers. Shiga 15 out of 20 for 75%. On the other side, the Dragonfly shooting worse. 9 out of 14 for 64%. First personal foul there on Thomas Kennedy. Sean O'Mara will rest. I expect maybe a minute, 2 minutes at the most. They're going to need him inside, especially if Smith is not able to deliver. He has really been silenced. Not just today, but even yesterday. Smith was on the floor for 12 minutes, scoring 2 points. We're tied at 70 off those 2 free throws from Novar Gadsden. 3 minutes gone here in the 4th and final period. Tsuji kicks it out. Kennedy. Multiple moves. And he's going to lose possession. Could have been called for an offensive foul there. But nonetheless, it's still a turnover. Turnover number 11. Tepe beating him to the spot there. Not just once, but twice. Tepe will take a seat as well. Here's Kiefer. Expect Tepe to be back in about a minute and a half. As Coach Luis Gil Torres wants to make sure that his starters are fresh for the last 5 minutes. Leon Shibuta is in. Leon Shibuta has really contributed today. He's got double digits with 10. Shibuta's actually just averaging 5 points a contest. Moriyama inside. That's clearly a foul. He hasn't gathered his dribble yet, so that might be on the side. Foul will be called on Asayama, his first. Kiefer gets it inside to Moriyama. They'll bring it out. Gadsden asking for a pick, gets it from Kiefer. Now attacks, and a foul will be called on Charles Jackson. He doesn't believe it. Wasn't major contact there, but Gadsden just attacked. Jackson can't believe it as he picks up his third. Novar's first, yes. And it's now a 1-point lead here for Shiga. The second is not going to drop. That is 8 free throws missed already here by the Lake Stars. Mayo, nice seal by Jackson. Jackson just pulling his way inside. Smith is a big boy, but Jackson is much bigger. Look at him just push Smith out of the way. Second personal foul going to be called on Smith. He's just binding time for Sean O'Mara. And here comes Sean. They want to finish strong. And now they got a 1-point lead. That lead could be evaporated though by these 2 free throws. Jackson's first. We're tied at 71. Who will have the stronger finishing kick here this afternoon at the Wymit Arena? Jackson will get the second to drop, and it's a 1-point lead for Hiroshima. Another seesaw affair we have here. Kiefer being hounded in the backcourt. Still with the possession. Up against Hiroshima. We've seen that matchup all throughout. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Tepe. Asayama hits the deck. So did Terashima. It'll be nice to see that again, as teammates collided with each other. And they're going to say there was a slight nudge from Tepe. First personal foul on Kashiwagura. As he shakes his head, he can't believe it. And Coach Luis Gil Torres saying, I just can't get a break. His team still in this one though. They're trailing by 1. Rio. That was short from the get-go. He's going to get that miss though. Let's set it up once again. Jackson comes out. Sets a pick. That's not the best of passes. Rion Shibuta. And now he's going to give the Shiga Lakestars a 1-point advantage. And he has 12 points. Back and forth we go here. Exactly 5 minutes remaining. 3 on the way. Not going to drop. Kiefer with the board. Kiefer's second rebound. He's got 16 points and 4 assists. O'Mara will come out. So will Gadsden. Gadsden left open. He'll bring it closer. Euro is going to work. That'll drop. It's now a 3-point advantage for the Shiga Lakestars as we get to this technical timeout. This is now the home stretch of this game between the Shiga Lakestars and the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Anthony Stein with the call. Glad you're joining us. 4:30 remaining in this one. A 3-point lead by the Lakestars. But possession with Mayo and company. Puts up a 3, will miss. Kiefer with another rebound. He's got 2 big rebounds here in the last 2 possessions. Why not go to the hot hand? Why not go to Gadsden? Gadsden is right there beside Tepe. Almost a 5-second violation. A lot of time has gone off. Shot clock is down to 3. Gadsden, hurried 3, will miss. Can't be saved there by Shibuta. That's a very poor possession coming from the Shiga Lakestars. That forced a hurried shot from Gadsden. Get it to him. He's feeling it. Under 4 to be played here. Moriyama is back in the ball game. Now chance of defense. This time defense with feeling. They need a stop here. Just so they can try to really take control of this game. Kiefer guarding Mayo. Charles Jackson will lose control. That was a good non-call. John O'Mara holding his ground there. Watch it here. He was forcing the action. There was a little slight tap there from the side from Tepe. The referees felt it wasn't enough to call. Here's Kiefer as he hands it off. And Kiefer's in trouble. He slammed into a brick wall. He's going to get the 3 points though. That's going to be a 6-point lead now for Shiga, who are in the penalty, but they just might lose Kiefer Avena here. Did he tweak an ankle? Let's see if he can see that again. He's going to hobble to the bench. Looks like he tweaked that ankle. But he says he's good to go. He's a fighter. He wants the victory here more than anything else. He says, I'm good. We'll find out if he really is. In this next defensive play of the Shiga Lakestars and offensive thrust by the boys in white. 6-point lead enjoyed by Shiga at 78-72. That's actually their biggest lead. Can they get another stop? Here's Nick Mayo. Gonna get stripped. That's the second one. Tepe on the wing will get this layup. And a timeout will have to be called by Coach Kyle Milling. This is now the biggest lead for either team. It's at 8 points with less than 3 minutes to go in this contest. Things starting to look good here for the Shiga Lakestars as they built their biggest lead of the contest at 8. Here at 80-72. Now the Dragonflies need to be able to score here. Their fans watching on the edge of their seats. They won yesterday 97-96. That's a big basket from the outside. And just like that, a timeout will be called here. Coach Luis Gil Torres looking to design another play to get his team another bucket. Welcome back to the final 2 minutes 46 seconds of this one. B-League action coming your way. And a 6-point advantage enjoyed by the Shiga Lakestars. And they've got possession. Will they look for the hot hand once again in Novar Gadsden? They get it to him, but suddenly the defense was expecting that one. And Hiroshima will lay that through. The lead has been cut down to 4. Now, let's see if Kiefer will try to create. Gadsden gets it back to him. Kiefer to the wing. Gadsden now will try to make his move against a phalanx of defenders. He finds the rolling Sean O'Mara, and the lead is back up to 6. 10 points in the contest now for Sean. Welcome to the final 2 minutes, the Twilight Zone. Here we go! Aoki will give it up. Here's Nick Mayo. Felt the contact, put it up, and a foul will be called there on Novar Gadsden. That stops the clock. That's exactly what the boys in white wanted.
Sorry, I had to step out. I had the first.
That's going to be the third personal foul. Rion Shibuta will be sent back in. They need his speed. Pepe has really not been himself this weekend. Yesterday he had 0 points. Today he had 9. Not bad. Excuse me. Chibagura has 7. Mayo gets both. Now they're facing a 4-point deficit. Kiefer just gave it up. Release the pressure. There was some backcourt pressure. Now zone defense being put together here by the visitors. Moriyama for 3. That's short. That had a good line. That was right in front of us. Looking to cut this lead even further. Hiroshima inside. A little bit too strong. Nice rebound there from Moriyama. They get it off to Kiefer. They're running. Now Kiefer says, let's take our time. Now, the loose clock. A while ago they should have gone because they had a mismatch with Novar Gadsden up against the local. Gadsden's gonna have to put this one up. And that's why we were saying he should have gone even earlier. Never mind if it was international import up against international import. Now they're going to send in the much taller Tepe Kashiwagura. Under a minute to be played here. And again, chance of defense. In fact, shouts of defense now from the fans at the Waimit Arena. Jackson. Nice big set there. 2G inside. A little bit too strong. Charles Jackson gets fouled. Charles Jackson always around that basket looking to clean things up. And he now has 2 free throws to bring his squad to within 2. $82-79 is our tally. Pretty good foul here called on Kiefer. That's just going to give him 2 free throws. 3.1 seconds remaining in this one. Big free throw there by Chuji. Now he's got to go for the miss here. With 3.1 seconds remaining, might not be enough time to foul and then get it back down. They're discussing where they want the miss to go. And so Nick Mayo saying, I'm on this side, make sure it goes my way. Nice look there at Coach Kyle Milling. Yesterday, it's a 1-point win by the Dragonflies, and it's a close one once again here. He lets it go. Gadsden with the rebound. And that should be it. Last minute foul there called. Was the buzzer ahead? Yes, the buzzer was done. That foul will not count. And it's a win by the Shiga Lakestars, winning this one by 2 with a final score of 82-80. And that just could put a dampener in the hopes of the Dragonflies to be able to make it to the championship round. Still a couple of games to be played as we take a look at the quarter scoring. It was close all throughout, and in the end, a victory here for the hometown Shiga Lakestars, winning it by a single basket. And that's going to hurt as they say goodbye to the fans here at the Waimit Arena. And the fans very happy about this victory. They were able to bounce back after that 1-point loss yesterday. They come away with a 2-point victory here this Sunday afternoon. We're going to hear from Coach Luis Gil Torres. And then we're also going to hear from some of the stars. Definitely, that gentleman did his job today. Rion Shibuta had double digits. Well, that gentleman there, number 7, Worth Smith, really needs to pick up the slack in the next couple of games. We're setting things up, and then we'll hear from Coach Luis Gil Torres. Here he is stepping to the mic. Let's listen to his comments.
ありがとうございます。勝ったぞ。お疲れ様です。Very good job, the players today.
今日の選手たちすごい働きをしました。
It's very difficult to win again after when we lose yesterday in the last second.
昨日のラストセカンドで負けたところから今日勝つのは簡単ではありませんでした。
But their players, they are fighting every ball, fighting every game, and I am very proud for this team.
毎ゲーム、マイボールに対していつもファイトしてくれているこのチームに自分は誇りに思います。
Big clap for the players, very big effort, very clap.
すごいいい大きなエフォート出してくれたと思います。それに拍手をお願いします。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。それでは続きまして本日9得点3リバウンド2つのアシスト、ここ地元草津出身背番号77番森山直人選手、一言お願いいたします。
2日間たくさんの応援ありがとうございました。
Now we're going to have number 77, Naoto Moriyama, with a couple of big threes.
2点差で勝って
He finished with 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he was very
ありがとう
pivotal
ございました。
here in this victory for the Lake Stars.
さあそして続きまして
And he said, for 3 days we did a lot, and we were very glad we picked up the victory here today.
背番号3番渋田レオン選手お願いいたします。
And he said, we couldn't have done it without your support, the fans' support. And here another one of the heroes, Ryon Shibuta.
今日もおめでとうございました。昨日の、悔しい負けから、今日しっかり勝ち切ることができて、一つチームとして、一つ階段を上ったのかなと思ってます。いいシーズンの締めくくりをできるように、これからも頑張っていきますので応援よろしくお願いします。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。さあそれではここで本日の三井アウトレットパーク滋賀竜王プレゼンツ MVP 選手の発表となります。プレゼンテーターは三井不動産商業マネジメント株式会社三井アウトレットパーク滋賀竜王オペレーションセンター重尾理香様です。皆様大きな拍手をお願いいたします。それでは発表します。本日の三井アウトレットパーク滋賀竜王プレゼンツ MVP 選手はナンバー15キーファー・ラベナ。本日のキーファー・ラベナ選手は16得点6アシスト2リバウンド3スティール大活躍の選手となっています。ただいまキーファー・ラベナ選手治療のためベンチに下がっているため本日は代表いたしましてキャプテン柏倉選手お受け取りいただきたいと思います。
There's Tepe Kashiwagura getting the award there, which was actually supposed to be given to Kiefer Ravena, the MVP for today. But Kiefer, I believe, is in the locker room. They're working on him because of that bum ankle he had when he collided earlier with one of the players from Hiroshima. Ravena would finish with 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 6 assists.
さあもう少し中央の方にお越しいただいて、はい、ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。さあそして チーム一丸となって掴み取った勝利。柏倉キャプテン、今日のコールご指名いただいていいですよ。
And now we got a team captain who I most probably think will lead them in a cheer.
僕入団してきた時になんか去年しんちゃんコラボでなんか特使で入ってきた野本大地選手がしんちゃんのモノマネでやったって聞いたので今年もお願いしたいと思います。
Well, it wasn't a cheer.
それでは
He's going to call in another one of his teammates. That's Daichi Nomoto.
勝ったぞ
ありがとうございます。
There he was. They called him in just for that. Well, what can you do? When the team captain calls, you got to go forward. Well, all the Shiga Lake Stars are happy. The fans a little bit concerned, though, about the fact that Kiefer Avena is not there to join in the revelry. Coach Luis Gil Torres very pleased, though, that his squad picked up a victory here. They split their games this weekend against the Dragonflies. As they say goodbye, we're going to look at the highlights in just a bit and also some numbers. Ryon Shibuta played really big for his squad, belying his 5'10" diminutive frame. And once again, congratulations to the Shiga Lake Stars as they improved to 14 victories against 37 setbacks. For Hiroshima, they're going to drop below 500. 25 victories against 26 defeats. The season is winding down. The championship, which is what they call the playoffs here, is going to be happening in about 2 weeks' time. There's Kiefer Avena warming up, and his counterpart on the other side, Ryo Terashima. This game being held at the Waimit Arena, the arena of the sponsors of the Shiga Lake Stars, and Terashima gets off to a good start there, hitting that three. He would finish with 9 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Quick basket there for Nick Mayo. Nick Mayo had 24 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. Very close to the numbers he had yesterday. Mayo had 26 points, 9 boards, and 2 assists yesterday. But it was in a winning cause today. It was in a losing effort. Tsuji, bounce pass, finds Mayo. Mayo using a really strong upper body. There he is once again, trying to create space. Does, that time, put it up with the left hand. The first period would end, though, in favor of the Shiga Lake Stars, 28-23. Moriyama hitting there. That's why he was regarded as one of today's MVPs. Another one is Ryon Shibuta, who hit one there. He's going to hit one here off the fast break, up against Nick Mayo and Terashima. And then Charles Jackson with a no-look pass, finding Asayama. Kiefer launches a 3, gets that bucket to drop. Nick Mayo once again just charges inside, puts up a slam. At the halftime break, it was a 3-point lead this time by the Dragonflies at 44-41. And then, in the second half, Novar Gadsden will try to take over. Terashima will stop and pop, though. But the problem for Hiroshima here in the third period is they got into the penalty a little bit too early. With 6:07 still remaining in the period, they were in the penalty, and Shiga went to the line so many times. And they whittled down that lead, and eventually they got it down to just 2. Third period would end 64-62. Still in favor, though, of the Dragonflies. The handoff. Hiroshima, high off the glass. Good at pocket pass. Gadsden picks up an assist, and Sean O'Mara with the slam. Sean O'Mara would finish with 10 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kennedy had a pretty good outing as well. He finished today with 8, 6, and 7. That's points, rebounds, and assists. As he's tried to work on a triple-double. Kennedy yesterday had 19 points and 2 boards. Yes, Kennedy once again back to work. Good at extra pass. Putting it up. Kissing it off the glass with his back to the basket was Novar Gadsden. Nice slam there. And then we got to the 4th and final period. And Tepe went to work. Here's Gadsden. He asked for a foul there. It wasn't given. Shibuta with a steal. This gave them a 6-point lead heading into the final minutes. And then Moriyama on the break. Pepe Kashiwagura delivers. That brought the lead up to 8. And then it was whittled down to 6 off that quick basket there from Mayo. The steal here. And the basket from Terashima brought it down to just 4 points. They needed to miss that one and get the offensive rebound and put it back, but big rebound there for Novar Gadsden. That ended the ball game, and it was a victory here for the Shiga Lakestars. As we go through the numbers, collectively 2 points and 3-point field goals. Shiga shooting 53% as compared to 50%. As you break it down there on your screens, Shiga shooting 69% as compared to 55% from 2, and just about even from 3. Free throws, 18 free throws made out of 24, 15 out of 22 for the Dragonflies. 3 less turnovers for the Shiga Lakestars. Points in the paint, just about even. Bench points, just about even. Looking at more numbers, rebounds 34-28 in favor of the Dragonflies. Assists 26-19 in favor of the Dragonflies, but they still would go down with the loss. For the winners, the Lakestars, led by 26 points of Novar Gadsden. Ravenna had 16 and 12 points there from Rion Shibuta in a losing effort. Mayo had 24. Echinike, coming off the bench, had 14, and the same amount put together by Charles Jackson. Giving you some more numbers on the second level, those are the rebounds. 10 rebounds for Sean O'Mara, 9 rebounds for Charles Jackson. So Jackson had 14 points, 9 boards. And Kiefer Ravenna led his team with 6 assists. On the other side, Kennedy led his squad with 7 dimes. Nick Mayo had 7 assists, Jackson with 4. And for the winners, Kashiwagura and Gadsden had 4 assists each. One final bit of numbers. Head-to-head matchup. Ravenna up against Terashima. Kiefer getting the better of Terashima here. And at the same time, the Lakestars get the victory and improve to 14 wins against 37 losses. And that's going to do it here for our coverage. In behalf of everybody from the B-League, Anthony Suntai saying thanks for joining us. Till next week, have a good week ahead. Take care, everybody. God bless.